These are 4 watches from AliExpress that I currently have my eye on. Now, one of these I've actually gone ahead and already purchased, and it is on its way, and I'll be doing a full review on it once I have it in and get some good hands-on time with it. Now, a quick disclaimer, these are watches that have simply caught my eye, and I have no hands-on experience with them. But that said, I will leave a link in the description below. If you decide you're interested, you can check them out for yourself. The first watch, and the one that I purchased, is this Proxima PX1703. It is currently listed on the official store for $269 US. The Black Friday sale price will get you $20 off of that. I think these went fast during the last sale. It looks like they sold out, and the next batch should be ready around December 20th. What I like about this first watch is it has a diameter of 39 millimeters and a lug-to-lug distance of only 45, so it should be a good fit for a lot of people. The lug width is a standard 20 millimeters, so swapping out the straps should be a breeze. As far as the other specs, the case is 316L stainless steel, the thickness comes in at 11.5 millimeters, and of course, you get a sapphire crystal with AR coating, as you would expect from most of the watches on AliExpress. But you also get 200 meters of water resistance and a white enameled dial, which I think makes it look absolutely fantastic. I love that color combo. But ironically, what I love about this watch also gets us into my concerns about this watch. Now, this watch is similar to the Zodiac, but there are some key differences. Now, the question is it different enough? That is something that I'll get into during my full review of this watch. My other concern here is that PT5000 movement. I've heard mixed feelings about this movement, but all of the comments coming from people who had this movement installed by Proxima were positive. Like I said, I'll be doing a full review on this watch later on. Now, the second watch is the San Martin model SN066G. It is listed for $258 US, and the Black Friday sale brings it down to $221. Now, this one caught my eye because it has some of that 70s vibe going on with the case. And the styling of the Arabic numbers reminds me of some of the skin divers that I've seen. This watch has a diameter of 42 millimeters, lug width of 20 millimeters, and there's a 20 bars of water resistance. It has a sapphire crystal with AR coating, and it comes with the YN55A movement. Now that is the non-branded version of the Orient 6922. And of course, the case here is 316L stainless steel. Now what I love about this watch, besides the 70s influence styling, is the second crown on the case, because that crown rotates the internal bezel. I love an internal rotating bezel. I also love the stark black and white theme going on, and how the raised indices have this metallic outline to it. I think that is going to help them to pop off that dial. As far as things that I'm unsure about, it's the fact that there is zero downturn on the lugs. And while the lug-to-lug distance is only 46.5 millimeters, that lack of downturn might make it wear large. And the diameter is 42 millimeters, so it may be pushing it for a lot of people. I think this is definitely one for people who have a 7-inch wrist or larger. I also can't tell if the center link on the bracelet is polished or if it matches the rest of the bracelet. The third watch is another San Martin. This is model number SN0116. Now, this currently ranges between $200 and $240 depending on if you get the metal bracelet or the strap. Now, this one is currently listed for $198 US. The Black Friday sale, if you get in on that, will save you another $15. Now, San Martin has taken one of their latest designs and modified it to be a chronograph. I'm not sure why, but on this chrono, I'm really drawn towards this orange version. I like how the subdials look against that white dial. And I think the color strap option just makes it that much more fun. Now for specs, the case here is stainless steel. The diameter comes in at 39.5. We have a lug-to-lug of 46.5. And it also comes with a sapphire crystal with, you guessed it, AR coating. There's a screw down crown, 10 bars of water resistance, and the movement inside is the VK64 Mega Quartz. The things I like about this watch is the fun color options available. I think the Mega Quartz movement inside is a definite plus, and if you do choose to go for the stainless steel bracelet, the brushing is done in the same direction as on the lugs. As far as my hesitations for this watch, I really don't have any. It just seems like a really solid watch for the money. Now my fourth and final watch here is another one that has an inner rotating bezel. Seems to be a theme, I know. It is this Berny model AM339M, and it is currently listed on their official store for $124 US. If you get in on a Black Friday sale, it brings it down to $112. For specs, we have a diameter of 42 millimeters, a lug-to-lug of 49 millimeters. So this is just on the line of what I would consider for a 7-inch wrist. There's a sapphire crystal here, but there's no mention of an AR coating. There is also an exhibition case back on the watch, and it is rated for 20 bars of water resistance. But there's no mention about what type of loom is used on the watch. Now the movement inside is the Miyota 8215. I know a lot of people would prefer the 9000 series, but remember this is a sub $200 watch. Now what I like about this watch is that the inner rotating bezel and that bezel is loomed. The fact that both crowns screw down so you don't have to worry about accidentally moving that inner rotating bezel. And if you do go for the silicone strap option, it does come with curved ends. So there's a seamless transition. Now my hesitations about this watch is the 42 millimeter diameter. I think 40 would have hit the sweet spot for more people. The lug width is 22 millimeters, and while that is standard, I think more people probably have an extra 20 millimeter strap lying around than a 22. Okay, my friend, that is it. If you've enjoyed the video, please do me a favor and consider subscribing. It would really help out the channel. Until the next time, remember, buy whatever it is that you love. Your opinion is the only one that matters. It is your watch collection. I'll see you in the next video.